Welcome to the Civil Rights Self-Assessment. This tool is designed to assist your community college in assessing its compliance with federal civil rights legislation, including the Civil Rights Act, Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act, Title IX of the Education Amendments, the Age Discrimination Act, and Americans with Disabilities Act. After reviewing policies and practices relating to these laws, your community college will have an improved understanding of how to comply with the Office for Civil Rights requirements. In addition, this site is designed to provide technical assistance to those community colleges preparing for an on-site civil rights review. This video will walk you through the web tool, demonstrating its usefulness. This website is designed to provide information, direct links to legislation, and helpful resources in regard to civil rights. It is provided as a service and does not constitute legal advice, as legal advice must be tailored to the specific circumstances of each case, and laws are constantly changing. Nothing provided herein should be used as a substitute for the advice of competent counsel. Information related to the purpose and importance of civil rights reviews, the selection process for on-site reviews, an explanation of the on-site review process and its timeline, and a detailed description of how this site can be used can be found under the About tab and corresponding drop-down menu items. The tool provided by this site is divided into two sections, the Self-Assessment Guide and the Quick Start Guide. Through the How-To tab, you can simultaneously learn about the use of this site and download the self-assessment form for use with the Standards section. The self-assessment form can be used confidentially by colleges assessing their own compliance. The form can be downloaded and edited electronically or printed out and filled out by hand. The Standards section is useful for colleges filling out the self-assessment form. The Standards section of the tool is divided into several sections, with subsections related to specific areas of the self-assessment form. The Grievance procedure page provides an example of how each of these pages can be used. You can download the self-assessment on each page under the Standards section. Specific citations from each piece of legislation related to the page's topic can be viewed by clicking on reference links. Additional guidance on how to answer questions from the self-assessment form can be found by clicking the interactive question tabs at the bottom of the page. The Quick Start menu is accessible via the Forms and Resources drop-down menu under the Quick Start tab or the icon in the top right corner of every screen. The Quick Start section is especially useful for colleges preparing their document packets to be submitted to ICCB prior to the on-site review. The Quick Start menu is divided into sections related to different areas the ICCB is required to review during the on-site review process. As can be seen in the example of the Public Notifications section, each section in the menu contains examples of documentation that can be used to indicate compliance, supplemental information related to legislative requirements, relevant definitions of terms and breakdown of duties, checklists for self-review, and other useful resources to prepare the college for the review process. Colleges selected for review are encouraged to make use of the Quick Start tool to better understand expectations and applications of the federal guidelines. The Guidelines and Legislation tab includes links to federal legislation, guidelines, and administrative rules, including Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972, the Age Discrimination Act of 1975, and Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 and 2010. By following the links, your college has access to the relevant legislation and guidelines in full. The Additional Information tab provides a synthesis of interpretations of the additional pertinent court cases and influential decisions that have impacted the practices of the Office for Civil Rights. The Resources tab offers examples and samples, answers frequently asked questions, and provides easy access to documents which are important in assisting the community college in indicating compliance to civil rights laws. The sections of Resources support your community college's efforts by making manageable, pertinent information available. Finally, the Contact tab includes legal information and contact information your school can use regarding a civil rights review or technical assistance at the Illinois Community College Board and the Illinois Center for Specialized Professional Support. For technical assistance related to use of this site, please call the number listed at the top of the screen.